gentlemen, to another edition of WNBA 2K with your host, the Panda. But also, I have a special guest. He's going to be commentating with us. I've been hanging around with him for a little while. It's been pretty cool. It is none other than GermanyG. GermanyG, what's happening?
Not too much, man. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. And if you would like, go ahead and subscribe and everything else in store in this. So, I think you got the live stream up now, right?
I am over on your profile now, and let me see what happens when I click on it here. I think you have to invite me to the broadcast.
I don't think, I mean, oh, well, if I do, then it's going to be really, I don't know. I don't know how to invite people to broadcast, but I think it's,
Hit the share button,
mm,
and then go to broadcast info.
well,
The first option should be
oh,
invite to
invite.
broadcast,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
and you can invite up to 6 people.
Okay, so,
There it is.
sorry about that interruption, guys. Um,
Perfect.
so, we got everything live right now. This is technically the first time that I had a commentator with me. So, you know, you are the privileged one to be part of this. So, today we are going against Atlanta, of course. And yesterday results were part of a 45-33 against the Atlanta Dream. So now we are going against the Sky.
Panda, what's your YouTube?
My YouTube is RWP Gaming Inc. Uh,
RDDP.
if you look on the one thing, it would say Panda RWP Inc. down on the
Oh, okay.
red square. Um,
Gotcha.
but in case if you can't find it, I did change it to Panda Oni Inc. So just a little notification there. Uh, okay. So we are getting ready to get into this. I'm trying to remember. Okay. There we go.
Okay, there we are. Gotcha.
Okay, everybody. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is our fourth game. So, is everybody ready? Let's begin with our sponsor. Okay.
Is there commercials in this?
Yeah, they were commercials within it. Okay, we're live in Chicago. And right now we're taking a look at the stats. Tell me, Joni, how well are we going to do today?
I'm not gonna lie, man. This is the first time that I've seen anybody play this game, so I'm actually just as interested to see what happens in the next guy.
Good. And as you remember, as everybody else remembers, this right here is pretty well done. Uh, I made sure that we had a pretty good lineup, and we always have a pretty good round of our team going into the field. And of course, they might be a strong team, but we never know exactly what's going to happen
No,
on these
that's very
games.
true. Who are you playing against?
Right now, we are playing against Chicago Sky. We are
All
in
right.
Chicago right now. So as we see, my lineup right now does have Brianna Stewart added on to the line. We have Bird as well. They're doing a home court advantage right now. So let's see how we're going to do. Seattle has the ball. Well, Chicago has the ball right now. Okay, we got the ball now.
Oh, okay.
All right, two up. Let's see. Oh, we got a foul going in. So so far, how do you see Seattle and Chicago doing?
I don't know, man. It's looking pretty sweet, but you are way ahead of what I'm watching. So I can hear it on. I can hear the game playing on yours, but I'm seeing it a little bit delayed, so it's kind of confusing.
Right, right. But
I'm trying to keep up though.
right now we're in a foul territory with Chicago.
Is it a
So
1-and-1?
right now, yeah.
I should put one down.
And we're getting up to it, and now now we're tied up. So oh, we didn't uh, we didn't get that goal. Oh, there we go. Oh, and now we got a foul. Somebody fouled us. They've been doing like fouls on each other's team so far. Uh,
It's
do
just
you
back
think?
and forth now, isn't it?
Yeah. What do you think what do you think the issue is with them being fouling consecutively together on each team? Do you,
I don't know, but after having played basketball for a number of years myself, I can tell you that it's a very, very, very slow way to win a game, if that's what the end game is.
right. So we're up at 4 now. Um, we're still on not our home court advantage, but I think we're doing pretty well, even though that we got fouls going on. Oh,
Oh, that could have been a steal right there.
yeah, but we got that hit. We're 6-2 now.
There it is. There it is. Fast break. Oh, nice. With the finger roll.
So as you can tell, how good of a defense do you think my team is against Chicago right now?
We'll see if she puts this one down. Uh, it's about 50-50 right now, man. I've never watched a WNBA either, so this is completely new. Pretty sweet though.
Kind of down the clock. Oh, out.
You got two people in the stream. Nobody's wanting to chat. Just lurking around. It's all right.
I think there is probably someone else going into it. But,
Man, that was a good stream that I had too. I'm so upset that it stopped.
so it looks like Chicago is keeping up with us for
Yeah, it's step for
Seattle.
step, man.
Which, to be honest, that's what you expect going into it. But, let's be honest, we're not going to take it down
Nice,
so easily.
nice. Boom, drained it.
And,
Couple more of those you got it made.
oh yeah. Yeah, think of it. We got a minute and
Oh, oh.
23, but, however, Seattle Storm is going to have a timeout after that shot, which my opponent is going to go with. So, from what you see, uh, it is having a tough battle with Seattle
Yes.
being on the home team, being up against home team. What do you think should be the strategy with Seattle going in right now with a minute and 21?
I'm not gonna lie, it looks just like Chicago is about half a stride slower than you.
Mm-hmm.
So any type of pressure on the D and fast break pressure that you can put on would probably help you out quite a bit.
Exactly. And with this too, we also got to remember that even though that we're tying with them, my defense is still pretty good if you think about it. So we're back. We made some substitutions. Oh, tie down.
10, 10 seconds.
It was
Five,
tensing up for him.
3 seconds. Get the shot off.
Okay. So now Chicago's in the lead. 10-9.
Got to get the lead back, man. Take it back.
Oh, we'll get it. Don't worry. Oh, just made it out of bounds there. Pulling in some substitutes. Okay, there's a 4-second difference. It's just first quarter. Can we make this? Can we make the home team take on an advantage? Up, 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 up. And no good. We got the end of the first quarter.
Back out.
So tell me, what is your verdict so far in the first?
I gotta be honest, man. If we keep the fouls to a minimum, you guys can pull out a W over Chicago at home. That'd be quite nice.
Okay. Should we also do like a different strategy? Because right now we're just 1 point below.
I think things are moving pretty well, but like I said, the pressure they haven't been doing any type of damage from the from the outside the three.
Mhm.
Um, as long as you keep the pressure on the defense when they're on their offense, when they're inside the field goal range, then I think you got it, man.
Okay. Looks like we got some kind of communication error going in with the ball there. It looks like we got a little bit of a foul.
It's on you, man. Sink this.
And we're now 10-10. We're going to see exactly how well this is going to roll. Oh, there we go. Saved it.
Nice.
We saved it. If you notice, on the field goals, we are at 4-9, which is subpar, wouldn't you say?
Hey, a save is a save.
And there we go. Rebound. You probably noticed the rebound already. We're now up to 14. To be honest, I think your words actually encouraged Seattle to bring it on a little bit more.
It's because I'm playing right now.
Right, right.
Come on, come on, come on. Nice. There you go. Stay close, man.
Of course. 2 points down on Chicago. They're going to be doing foul shots now. Just 1 point going into it. $16 now. You'll be seeing that replay really soon, Germany.
Yeah, I saw it. That was a nice one.
And we're going on defense now. See if we can steal the ball here. And we have. And 3-pointer.
Man, you're like 15 seconds ahead of me right now.
Sorry about that. But you'll be seeing the replay. We'll be getting a 3-pointer right there. Um, there's also a timeout for Chicago. So with that being said, do you think Seattle's doing more pressure?
Yeah, man, it's looking good. I say keep that up and you can pull out a W.
Now, if you were Chicago and you see this happening, what would you tell Chicago to polish on and what to improve?
Stop fouling.
Hmm. Okay. So, we're after the break there. We got some substitutions as well. They came in. Oh. I mean, if you really think about it, Chicago is still trying. They're
Yeah,
not giving up
they're
yet,
going for it. They're not trying to lose at home. No.
but they are still trying to score, which is pretty good if you think about it. They're not going to try to give up. But this is where Seattle shines the most. This is why I picked this team because they know how to be pressured on second and third and fourth, which you're going to see, and you're definitely going to see how
Up,
well
up,
they
up.
pressure, as in for the home, like being away from home. But we got a foul, which you probably haven't seen yet.
I seen it now.
uh, which when you say as in for that foul, do you think that was a considerable one, or do you think that was just a wrong call?
I don't know. It could have gone either way. Depends on who you ask. I think.
Mm. But with that foul, they're only doing 1 point, which that's gonna hurt them in the end.
Oh, they put up two though.
Oh, that one was bad. Oh, and she got hurt. Timothy Hayes, one of my partners, got hurt right there. Um, what do you say on that? Like somebody just fouling him that hard.
Did she really get hurt?
From what it looked like, it almost looked like she was hurt a little bit, but I think she's doing pretty well because she's at the foul line.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
But I think it probably shook her a little bit, just on the reload.
Nah, she got it.
Hmm. Oh, Chicago doing a lot
Ooh,
of offense right now. Very much trying to pressure with their offense. There we go.
mm.
Okay. Chicago has the ball again. Not doing very well.
You saw that screen coming. That was a good move.
We got 45 seconds going into it. You can tell this team is determined to win now, and the pressure is definitely on Chicago. We got a little bit ways till the end of the second quarter coming up. Oh, and now we're in halftime.
Yeah, I'm about 10 seconds behind. Oh man, that was a really good shot on three.
So, as you could tell in the strategy, um, Chicago's really pressured right now.
They're kind of all over the place. They're not really. I mean, you seem to be taking what I would call a lot of safe shots, which is fine because safe shots win games because safe shots equal buckets and put points on the board.
Hmm.
But they doesn't seem to have figured out what to do yet. They're still kind of trying anything and everything.
Yes, and you notice that in the first and the second quarter, is that they're not putting a lot of pressure on Seattle. And, you know, that's a worrying thing if you think about it.
For them, but not for you.
Yeah, not for me. But, I mean, right now it's 21, 27, and 19. Uh, we know that it is definite that they have, like, if it was Chicago, you know for a fact they're going to have to pressure up even harder now since it's third quarter.
Oh, they're gonna do some substitutions here. They're gonna try to figure something else out.
All right. On my screen, it's third quarter. On his screen, it's uh, almost starting into it.
Yeah, I'm in now.
And we're just starting. They are really trying. They had that pressure. Oh. Here comes another foul provided by Chicago.
Surprise.
What do you think the coach of uh, of the team in Chicago is going through right now? That they're getting fouls at their fouls.
I don't know. I think one of their discussions that they had during halftime was that if you can't get the ball, foul the person.
But you know it just from what it actually is, it's their home court.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They should be able to rise up for it. But as you can tell, what is the makeup of it? Like Seattle's already up to 30 now. Hmm. Oh. So it looks like that we got another foul going in.
Perfect. It looks like the strategy is really working out for them.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so now Seattle has the ball. Well, not Seattle, but Chicago has the ball and went out of bounds. I don't know. I think we are definitely doing a lot of pressure going into this.
They're feeling it.
And they're making a lot of substitutions, so from what I can tell, does that sound, which there's a foul there, but does that actually sound like a team that is confident?
No.
I mean, if they're doing a lot of substitutions, uh, especially on the home court, it's definitely going to be a bad rep for them because from I think somebody said this on ESPN that if you have more than 6 different substitutions on your team, that more than likely you're not going to be a good team. So we got everything set there. We're 31 and 19. $3:25 to go. Okay. We're backing
Mm,
it out. Didn't work for that. We're
nice.
we're simplifying everything here, which is good.
Oh, there you go. See? Safe buckets.
And you notice too that Chicago is definitely trying to put pressure on the Seattle, but it's really really difficult. Even though that they made a shot. So we're in a timeout right now. What do you if you're looking at this right now in a point to point average, what do you say for what do you do for Chicago if you're basically saying that you need to get this up for the third quarter?
I have no idea what they need to do, but I would say that they need to figure it out. They need to figure something out real quick.
Yes, and it is right now it's 2:29 to go. Um, with Seattle, you notice that they're doing very well. Uh, what would you say to Seattle if it is going really well right now? And
Keep it
how?
up.
Okay, but how do you keep it? Like, do you tell them to keep going safe or go risky?
You got an 11-point lead. I say keep it up. I mean, you can afford to take a couple risky plays, a couple of risky shots to see if it works out for you. Maybe test something new, but you definitely don't have to.
Okay. Well, we know where the strategy is. We know where all the things are going to into this. Oh, if you notice on the gameplay, there has been a really bad foul going in. And you've seen the replay. Uh, what's
Yeah,
your
that was
take on
nasty.
that?
Yeah, that was blatant.
Do you think she was pressuring too much on that shot?
Yeah, she did. She tried too hard, but I mean, at this point for them, at the closing end of the third quarter here, they need to start playing more aggressively. Otherwise, the game's going to get away from them.
And yes, not only that, but this right here, the second and third, they've been doing 0-0, as in for making it happen. Now you also notice too that Seattle has been doing a strong rebound performance. Unlike uh, Seattle, do you think that's probably another thing that's hurting Seattle is the rebounds?
Yeah, they're not getting them too often, and but like I said, it's okay, man. You're cruising right now. I say keep up, keep doing what you're doing, man.
All right, we got 50 more seconds added on to the clock. 35-24. They're gonna try to make it. They're being pressured. Nothing. And if you also notice too that Chicago is definitely doing a lot more risky shots and not really hitting them.
No,
Um, if you if you were the coach, would you tell them to stop uh, doing them risky shots, or would you tell them to try to pull it in a little bit more?
I would definitely tell them to stop because it's obviously not working.
Would you tell them to pull them in, like pull in more closer shots?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I would say close the gap first and then try to see if something else might work. But the way it stands right now, they keep, big risk, big reward. But at this point, they're risking and not reaping any reward. So,
And not only that, but we have the State Farm assistance of the game. And it's made, presented by Seattle, obviously. Now going into this fourth, uh, even though that Chicago is down probably around 8 points, possibly, um, do you think if they had a pretty good amount of pressure, do you think, even though that we have the strong team of Seattle, do you think that they can make a comeback?
I mean, they could, but it's unlikely.
And also, if you notice, there was another foul that happened made by Chicago. So from what it's going on, they have not learned their lesson of
Nope.
doing out of fouls, uh,
I say cash in on that opportunity.
which is what we're doing right now. But uh, what do you say, as in for this to be over? Like, for a fact that they're down nearly 20 points almost. Um, what do you see, as in for Chicago even trying? Like, do you ever see like them trying a little bit harder?
I really don't know. I feel like every time, I think their definition of trying harder is just the fouled Seattle. It's really what it feels like.
Right, right. But this is just how things are. And there is the rebound, the stolen part of it. And this is where Seattle goes
Up, up, up.
very,
Nice.
very high into it. Like, they're very good at fourth quarter uh, defending. Hmm. See, in the first half, Chicago had 20% of the FG, but now it's like they forgot everything. I mean, wouldn't you agree on that?
That's what I'm saying. The game is just slipping away, and yeah, they're flailing in the wind.
More likely, I think they're probably now desperate at
That's
this
what I'm saying.
point.
They're grasping
Um,
at straws.
and they're really disappointing their fans right now because somebody on the West Coast is defeating a Midwest team. And that is really bad.
Well, that's how it goes, man. You don't play well at home, you get beat at home. If you don't play well on the road, you get beat on the road.
And that's the thing, is that that's how Seattle is. Is that you noticed they have 3 wins already. This will be their 4th win going in to the season. So, strategy wise, I think we're going pretty well if we're 4-0.
Okay, that was a really weird combination of
What?
dribbles and moves.
Yeah. They have just done. Seattle has done 8-0 since the very start of the fourth quarter. They've been coming down to the minute left.
See, and now even Seattle's starting to take shots where they're not really paying attention, or they're not really taking very smart shots at this point. So they should calm down. There you go, right there. Oh, there you go.
So now it's down to the wire. Um, how well do you think the performance was so far in all of this game for Seattle?
Sca- Scale of 1 to 10. I'll tell you both teams. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being absolutely off the charts, amazing. Ooh, Chicago probably about a 4
Mm-hmm.
average, and Seattle, I could say they're probably a 7 at this point, easily.
Right. And we're down to the wire, and we are done. We are at the final 49-26. How good of a game this was.
Very nice.
Now, that right there is pretty good. Right there. So, with that being said, we got one more that we will play. Uh, let's see here. We have another one that's going to be played, and it's up against it. Uh, the good old place of I can't remember the name of it, but for right now, as you can see, we're at 4-0, and the team that we're going up against is at 1-1. What do you think the strategy is for this, and how would you think we're gonna play out?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know what to expect on this one. Anything can happen. I mean, a 1-1 team can beat a 10-0 team any day of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, it remains to be seen. But Panda, I gotta jump out of the party, man. I gotta make some dinner and eat some dinner.
Oh, right, right. Well, hey, if we're gonna do
I
this,
appreciate the programming, though.
yes, of course, and come back anytime. And
Absolutely.
and remember, guys, to go to youtube.com/GermanyG, and you'll be seeing all of his stuff as well.
Thank you very much, man. Catch you on the next one.
All right.